This is a very unique Battle Royal matchup, as these five men have the dubious distinction of being the five longest tenured members of the WWE roster, with Randy Orton having his contract since 2002 and being being under contract in some form or fashion with WWE since 2000 or 2001, whenever he signed his developmental deal. And basically, that means he's been with WWE for over 20 years. Dolph Ziggler signed in 2005, 2006 out of Kent State University, where Dolph Ziggler holds the record for the most wins in that university's ever at that university, and was inducted into the Kent State University Hall of Fame. Sheamus has been under contract with WWE since around the same time as Dolph Ziggler, being down in developmental for years before being called up as a member of the ECW roster. The Miz was a part of Tough Enough, the final year of Tough Enough in 2004, and I think that the crazy thing is, most people don't realize The Miz has been on WWE programming since 2004, and next year will be 20 years for The Miz in WWE. That's crazy that Miz has been in WWE for almost 20 years, as Miz is the first man eliminated. A reverse suplex takes down Sheamus, as Kofi Kingston is just bouncing around between everyone in this matchup. Spent earlier part with Dolph Ziggler, and now pairing off with Sheamus, as the Ziggler and Randy Orton are pairing off with one another. T-bone by Randy, neckbreaker by Kofi. Sheamus and Randy now pair off. Surprising Hurricane Rana by Kofi takes down Ziggler. And now Sheamus and Randy, the one person that I believe Sheamus spent more time with as WWE champion in his early runs as with the belt. Well, I don't think he spent more time with anybody other than Sheamus as WWE champion in the early days. But now Randy, a Canadian neckbreaker, famous sir by Ziggler. The momentum has shifted, as now Ziggler and Randy are on the offensive, and Sheamus and Kofi are on the defensive. Dropkick takes down Ziggler. Kofi is now pairing off with Sheamus, or trying to pair off with Sheamus. Kofi, I don't know what Kofi did there, but maybe Kofi forgot it's a Battle Royal. Takes down Ziggler with the Hurricane Rana. And it looks like Sheamus and Randy want to pair off again. But it looks like... what I should say is it looks like they want to switch dance partners, as now Sheamus and Ziggler pair off. And that leaves Randy and Kofi. But now Randy and Sheamus are teaming up against Ziggler. And now they're going after each other. Kofi goes up top with it, hits him with a double axe handle and a basement dropkick for his troubles, takes down Ziggler. Sheamus has now fallen victim to Kofi Kingston. Kofi reverses Sheamus. Wait a second, you know what comes next. Sheamus has got him up. It's the high cross. High cross by Sheamus takes down Kofi, and an X Factor from Ziggler takes down Randy. Ziggler. Trouble in Paradise! Trouble in Paradise! Trouble in Paradise takes down Ziggler. Trouble in Paradise takes down Ziggler. Kofi knocking Ziggler around, and Ziggler is the next man eliminated. Dolph Ziggler is the next man eliminated. Dolph Ziggler is the next man eliminated, as Randy blocks Sheamus from eliminating him. As Randy and Sheamus are going after one another, they are still paired off, and Kofi gets to rest and relaxation. But now Sheamus realizes that Ziggler is gone, and Sheamus pairs off with Kofi. Again, all these men have been in the WWE for going on almost 15 years, which, when you think about it, is absolutely insane. Kofi and Sheamus started with the reinvented ECW. I believe Kofi came up first and then Sheamus came up second. I mean, Sheamus was WWE champion within a couple months of being on ECW, defeating what was it? Defeating John Cena in December 2009. After only being in the WWE on the main roster for, I think, like 6 months. If not 6 months, maybe 4. But Sheamus, in a sight you'd only see in a WWE video game, a power bomb to the outside. Sheamus eliminates Kofi Kingston, and that leaves Randy and Sheamus left in this, the battle royal of the longest reigning WWE employees, as Randy Orton drops them with the RKO from out of nowhere. Randy drops Sheamus with the RKO, uncharacteristically of Randy Orton going up top, and he pays for it. Randy paid for it going up top. Sheamus, uncharacteristic of Sheamus, I don't know how often Sheamus actually goes for a chokeslam. Whatever he was going for there, Randy gets blocked by Sheamus. Sheamus has got a nasty cut above his right eye. Sheamus has got a nasty cut above his right eye. Sheamus eliminates Randy Orton, and you gotta figure that this might give Sheamus an open invitation to challenge for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship against his longtime rival, Drew McIntyre. McIntyre is the guy that defeated Kazuchika Okada for the world title, bringing the title back from the Rainmaker. But the one question is, does this mean that we will see Sheamus challenging McIntyre for the belt? I mean, that's one thing that I love to do, so maybe, just maybe, it's something we see in the not-too-distant future. But either way, if you want to see more matches like this, let me know down in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video.